See if I can send a request. I'm going to follow you back, John, in case I can save this. I'm going to follow you back just because of that. Hi, John.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Pam.
Okay, just making sure you're a little quiet there. So I just want to make sure that I've got all my volume up and nobody else said, please don't request to pop in here. I'm just with John at the moment. We're going to keep the comments open. If you, want to ask my moderators any question, they're all there to help answer. Just please be respectful. So John, you said father or dad, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Now I do have a father energy. This could be father, grandfather, or an uncle. Okay. I am getting a little bit of pressure in my breathing.
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. There is also a number 11. How do you connect to the 11?
November.
Okay. Perfect. Because November is the 11th month. There's an E name.
Um,
Either on earth or on the other side, that E name that would be connected to you or to dad.
Not that I can think of.
Let me think. I'm not positive, but I think he said he's with an E name. So this could be somebody that would be above your dad. Okay.
Okay.
Write it down. It's okay if it
All
doesn't
right.
pop in right now. Some things get validated later. Okay.
Okay.
Um, all right, everybody, hold, please do not request to pop on here. All right. There is this father energy also gave me a CH name.
CH.
So this could
Um,
be Charlie, Charles, Charlene, um, Charlotte. There is a CH name. Let me see if I can get a little bit more information. And it could be somebody that you're connected with here on earth. Doesn't mean it's family.
CH. Um, yeah, I can't think of it
That's
right
okay,
now.
You were illuminated to me, so we're going to go with that. Okay. I know
Okay.
that's for, and some of these things will pop up possibly later. All right. So there is a connection to the month of May or the number 5.
May.
Somebody's been gone 5 years. Somebody was 5 when somebody passed. The 5th of a month is significant for birthdays, anniversaries, crossing over, 5 kids, or the
I
month of
know.
May.
I know. One of my grandmothers passed in May.
Okay. Okay. Um, all right, interesting. Would that grandmother have possibly been a teacher or worked outside the home?
Not a teacher, but she did. I do know that she did work, but not as a
Okay.
teacher.
Okay. And that's okay. I got this like outside of the home type of thing where a lot of times they would just be stay-at-home moms and she worked outside the home. So that would be a validation. There is also a number 7 or the month of July.
That is when my parents got married.
Okay. In July. There's also a 10
Oc- 10.
or October because October is the 10th month. Um, Somebody's gone 10 years. Somebody might have been 10 when somebody passed. I'm certainly not picking up
Um,
children, but that could happen.
I know my brother was 10 when my father passed away.
Okay, there we go. There's the 10. Awesome. So dad is just bringing me with that information. Who's the M name? Mary? Margaret?
That could be my mother.
Okay.
Her name is Minnie.
What was that? Minnie's her
Uh,
name?
Minnie.
Okay. And is mom also on the other side?
No, she's still
Okay.
here.
Okay. Dad's acknowledging mom. Okay. Um, was he okay? Was he all right? I'm just going to give you the number that's been given to me. The number 27.
I think that might be either the date that he passed or the date that he was born.
On the 27th? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Um, who's the workaholic
Um,
or was the workaholic? Work, 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 work.
yeah, that would probably be me.
Okay. Um, Dad is saying, like, I think you've talked about taking a break and taking a vacation, but then you don't do it. Does that make sense?
Uh, yes.
Okay. So dad is like, thank you. Stop talking about it and do it.
Okay.
I mean, they know, I mean, they're not bossy and pushy and make us do anything, but he wants to bring that to your attention because they get to the other side and they realize the importance of self-care. Okay. Um, is it also something that your dad would have done a lot of extra hours?
Possibly, yes.
Okay. So it's like we learn when we get to the other side, like, gosh, I wished I had taken that vacation. Okay. So there you go. All right. Just a little, just do it. Do you
Okay.
live near a large body of water?
Uh, no.
Did your dad is talking about a very large body of water? Could be the ocean, a beach. Either somebody, lived near that kind of area, or that's an area that you're planning to go to, or like a vacation.
Yeah, I know my mother, when she was younger, her family used to go um, and vacation near a beach every
Okay.
summer.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Is your mom's mom on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like her mom is also popping in with your dad
Oh, okay.
and giving a little shout out to her because that body of water and that's connected to her mom. Now, ooh, okay. Do you know if there's an E name somehow connected to your mom's mom, which would be your grandmother?
Not that I know of,
It's
no.
okay. It's interesting because your mom's mom popped in quickly and then she also said the E name. So write that down and ask
Okay.
mom about that. That could be somebody's full name, but maybe they didn't go by that. They could have gone by a nickname. Okay.
Right,
So
okay.
remember that I said that. So the mom, who had a large family?
Well, I know my father's side, he came from, it was either seven or eight children.
Okay. I saw the seven, but I've already asked about the seven. So I wasn't sure if it was okay. That's perfect. So dad is giving me that information. I'm also seeing a hammer and nails. So that would be construction.
Um, Not quite. Oh, actually, no, that would be possibly my grandfather.
Okay. Because that's a builder, carpenter, construction,
Yeah,
that kind
that's
of
my
thing.
grandfather.
Okay. So it's interesting. So is this your dad's dad?
No, from my mother's side.
Okay, so grandma and grandpa on your mom's side are there together. I mean, they're all together, but grandma's now kind of bringing him through to say hello. Who's the
Okay.
G name?
Well, it could be J, um, because my grandfather had the same name as me,
Okay.
John. So I don't know if it's that.
The thing is, I just hear the J. So to me, it's like a G name, but it could very well be. Mm, no, here we go. No, I don't want to make something fit that doesn't fit. There is definitely, it's separate. It's a G name. And this could be George, Georgiana, Georgina, or somebody could have also been connected somehow to the state of Georgia.
Um, Actually, my I did have an uncle called George from my father's side.
Okay. And is he still here?
No.
Okay. So you got a little bit of a reunion going on there. So dad is also bringing your Uncle George through to say hello. So you got your mom's parents right there. You've got your dad and your Uncle George. There's also a three connection or the month of March.
Three. I know my mother has three brothers and sisters.
Okay. Your mother has three brothers and that would be a total of four. So there is a three or the month of March.
March.
Somebody's been gone 3 years. Now let me put it this way: there could be three pregnancies, meaning there's two, and somebody lost a child. Three pregnancies, or the third of a month is somebody's birthday, anniversary, crossing over, or something
Uh,
in March. And if you
yeah,
aren't
my
sure, write that down.
yeah, my mother did have a miscarriage. So because I've got a brother, so there's two of us, and then she did have a miscarriage.
There would be the three pregnancies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. Um, Interesting. I wonder why. Um, do you live outside of the United States?
Yes. I live in
Okay,
Australia.
that would make some sense. I'm seeing, and I don't know if this is something that's near you or someplace that you might have been or connected to your dad when he was younger. I see cobblestone streets.
Um,
They look like cobblestone, the old-fashioned streets that they would have had a long time ago. I mean, I think some areas still have cobblestone streets, but I'm seeing that and some, like there's buildings on both sides on little cobblestone
that
street.
could be where my father was from.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I have a feeling that's more to do with where my father was from, where
Okay,
he was born
perfect.
and
And that would
raised.
be something that your dad would pop in and give a validation. Okay, perfect. They're just popping in with this. There is also somebody in the family or someone very closely connected to you that is either a musician or plays an instrument.
I've got a cousin. Her daughter is a singer.
Okay. I would take that as a musician. Okay, yes. So dad's acknowledging that. It's so funny. Um, so I see a wallet. It looks like it might be a man's wallet opened up, and there's nothing in there. And then I heard the word broke. I got to give what I'm being shown. Is there somebody that might have had a recent conversation like, oh my God, I'm broke?
That would probably be me.
Okay. Because it's like a wallet's empty and there's nothing in there. And they said broke. It's like, okay. And you might have recently had a conversation about that.
Yes, yes, because I've had a lot of expenses lately, so
Okay.
yeah, so pretty much would have said that.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So dad, that's something current that dad would have popped in and said, I heard that. I heard that. I was around when that happened. Um,
Yeah,
is
makes
there
sense.
anyone in the family who either lived near horses or had horses?
Actually, my father's family, from what I recall, they lived near a race course.
Okay. Oh, the race courses. Okay, that goes along with that. Okay. So another validation from Dad. Let's see if I have anything else from Dad. I know these are just little mini demonstrations. Is there a Carl or a Carol?
Um,
There's a C name.
my father had a brother called Chris.
Yeah, I just saw the C, so I wasn't sure if it was Carl, Carol, Chris. That was his brother.
Yes.
Okay. So dad's just bringing forward that validation. He's once again, we're going to end this, but he just reminded me and saying to you, take the trip.
Okay, will do.
Oh, just a minute. So I just happened to look at there and somebody said that's the CH name too. Remember at the beginning I had a CH name?
Oh, okay.
No, thank you, 11. I just looked down and 1111 said that's the CH name too. All right, so I want to thank you for coming into the live. I want to thank your dad and your grandparents for your dad brought those through. I want to thank them for coming through. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. I hope this brought you some comfort and it helped you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Pam.
Now I'm following you back, and I sometimes they let me save, and sometimes they don't. If I'm able to save this, do I have your permission to use it?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm going to pop you out. Can everyone give him some love? And I'm sure some of you probably got postcards from that. Thank you so much, John.
No, thank you, Pam. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
Thank you.